CoCo, and welcome to BAM, Beautiful, Ambitious, Motivated Woman. I am CoCo Camille, and I have the honor, pleasure, and privilege, I'm so overjoyed, to be here today with Dr. Jennifer Jackson. Hi! Dr. Jenn, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're located.
Well, as you shared, I'm Jennifer Jackson. Some people know me as Dr. Jenn or Dr. J. I am here in East Texas. I'm an East Texas girl, and I'm in Tyler, Texas. I'm so happy to join you tonight, CoCo. Mwah. Love you. Thank you so much for this.
Yes. Love you, beautiful. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your excellence. Just thank you for being you.
I love it.
Now, Dr. Jenn is actually joining me at BAM Woman Magazine. She is going to be our resident health editor. Yay! And so what I want to know from you, Dr. Jenn, is what can we expect to learn from you in the health section of BAM Woman Magazine?
I have to tell you, I feel so blessed to do what I do. And from that well, I believe I draw from. I am not your ordinary writer. I'm not your ordinary woman. There is nothing about this 6 foot tall, country fed woman that is normal at all. And so when I express myself, it's definitely going to be one that's thought provoking, but one that just, I believe, talks about every woman. So what can you expect? Randomness. You can expect something that is relevant. You can expect something that is fun, something you're going to be looking forward to. And there's a new little kind of tweet going right now that'll be added to this that I am really challenged by it right now. You will be following me personally on my health journey with my husband.
Yes!
I am a married woman, and so because of that, he will be doing this as well.
Yes, look here. They say
we're gonna have some
woman.
fun with them, and I'm really excited to be a part of that as we talk about hard-hitting issues that we deal with on a daily basis. It has to be relevant to the masses, and I think even for those that are to different demographics. I'm a plus-size woman. There's people of different. You don't have to be plus, but definitely, I believe we have something to share for every woman.
I love it. I am so excited. Having been friends, we're more than friends, having been sisters with you for many years now, I know that the audience is definitely going to learn and enjoy. Y'all, you can't count on absolute randomness, and that is what I'm here for. She is like me. We are high energy and successful and all over the place in the best kind of way. So I definitely can vouch for wonderful content. Okay, so you told us about the fitness journey. I think I heard you say something about a book.
Oh my! Oh well, you know, I wear many hats, CoCo. I've been blessed. I'm currently the reigning Miss Plus Intercontinental. That's a global, international title that I've been blessed to compete, and I won Miss US. I went on to win the international intercontinental title with Miss Plus World. And I will be holding that title until 2021. And so with that, I've been blessed with many doorways where I've written in, this will be my third She is the Ish collaboration. And I'm writing about love. My first one was She is the Ish, What is Your Superpower? And I spoke about activated faith. The second one, I spoke about, it was called Crown Me Queen. And there was a series of pageantry queens who wrote in that book. But basically, I feel this season I'm talking about love. And with that, one of the biggest facets of love is loving yourself. And a lot of times we forget how to love us. We do so well, CoCo, with taking care of other people. It's so funny. We have so many people who are not selfish. Can you believe that?
Yes.
But they are selfless, though. They don't take care of self. And one of the biggest things is, you know, I am also a pastor. I pastor Temple of Deliverance and Healing Worship Center in Tyler, Texas, where my husband, Bishop Laramie Jackson, is our bishop and over Covenant Churches of TODAH. But basically, I have to say that, you know, we forget as a person, as people of God, we are called to take care of a family, and you cannot talk about family without taking care of yourself.
Right.
If there is no you, there is no situation, there is no relativity. And so I will be talking about love of self, making sure that you're taking care of yourself again. Self-care. Can I say that? Self-care is the highlight right now for what I'll be speaking from. The book speaks about love and loving yourself. You can't love another if you don't love yourself, and you can't relate unless you're healed in that way. So those are things with the book, and there's many things coming for me in this season that I am really excited to be a part of. But the biggest thing that I can say is I'm grateful and I'm thankful for the opportunities that I have to, especially like this, to speak to somebody that I just so love and respect. You all, she's gifted, if y'all didn't know that. If you haven't heard her sing, that song that came on first, that was her. Just saying.
Oh, this is not my interview. This is not my interview.
I know it's not your interview, but I can't give thanks and be thanks without saying you better know who you're amongst in this season. And I give that gratitude. But, you know, I'm thankful for you, CoCo. So I'm grateful.
Glory to God. I just want to take the time to say congratulations on your reigning title. I am uber proud of you. I am so proud of you, so ecstatic to know you and be connected to you. I don't think you'll ever know how much that means to me. And when you mentioned self-care is so paramount. I'm glad that you are going to deal with that, as well as love of self. I practice self-care Sunday. Like
I love that.
I have to do it Sunday, self-care Sunday, because I get into the Word of God. I attend, my church services. I'm still, kind of quarantining, so I do attend online, but I attend my church service. I make sure that I meditate. I make sure that I do some things that I love. So I heavily believe in self-care, and mine is self-care Sundays. Watch a good movie. Watch a good movie. Cook a good meal. Take care of you. Take a bubble bath. A bubble bath will bless you.
Ooh, yes.
It will bless you.
Yes.
So, self-care is paramount. I'm glad that you're going to deal with that, and love of self. Some people know, some don't. I went through a devastating divorce a couple years ago. And actually, Dr. Jenn was one of the members of my accountability team. So she and Bishop Laramie were right there for me the entire time. They prayed me through some of the darkest times, but it was during that process and then the healing that occurred afterward that I learned the importance of love of self. And so, the glow that you see, all of that, that's God, but it's because I first accepted and realized that He loves me best.
Ooh,
and then after Him loving me best, it was my responsibility to love me, to love me first. Before you can pour, you cannot pour out of an empty vessel.
That's it.
And I learned
that.
Do it. So I'm excited.
Yeah, that's a word going on right now. You don't even know the underlying word that's being laid in this conversation. That's good.
It's a foundation. It's a foundation.
It's about women.
Yes, it's about women.
Women being women, and women inspiring women, and being amazing, because that's what we've been. You're beautiful because God says in the word, Psalm 139:14, I praise you for I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Yes. Marvelous are you works. You are marvelous.
Yes.
And so it's about time that people realize that. It is not about being vain or just not, if people see things confident, some people mistake cocky for where people are being confident in who they are, because people are already intimidated. So I really think, I'm grateful for this conversation. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I'm so excited. I just want to remind everyone watching that our launch is actually October 17th.
Yes, ma'am.
Leading up to that, there are going to be we're going to drop some little gems on you. We want to give you little snippets of what you can expect from us. Dr. Jenn is going to drop some little gems and give us some snippets of what we can expect. But we really want to know, in the meantime, Dr. Jenn, how can people get in touch with you if they have any questions, they want to know more about a health journey, or more about being a pharmacist or doctor? You got a wealth of knowledge. How can we contact you?
Well, as I didn't say it earlier, I am a legitimate, licensed, practicing clinical pharmacist. This is what I do. I went to Prairie View A&M University. If you want to know my street cred, my cred, government name, I am Jennifer Jackson, the Jennifer Jackson, Jackson. I went to pharmacy school at Hampton University School of Pharmacy, and I've also studied religious, where I have a honorary doctorate in religious studies. Anyway, but basically, with that being said, you can reach me. I have a Facebook page that you can go to for Dr. Jennifer O. Jackson that you can find me to follow. Really, that's where the health journey will be attached to. So be gentle with me. Follow me, join me. Let's do this thing together. This is not about going to get med. No, this is about you hitting the gym. This is you dealing with you where you are, and let's go. Like, let's go.
Yes.
And I'm on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter, but you can follow me. I mean, I definitely believe in being visible right now as God is kind of building me to go leap. That's what I call this season. I heard a quiet voice share with me, and I call it the Holy Spirit. And shared, I'm going to teach you how to leap in this season. And you all, I'm leaping out there by faith, and I'm going to do this thing. And I want you to join me.
Yes.
Join me in challenging yourself. There's nothing good that comes from being in your comfort. We all strive to be comfortable. That's not say that. But there is growth in the challenge.
Yes.
There's a blessing in the pressing, is what some of the church folk used to say. There's a blessing in the pressing.
Yes. That's old school. Let it bless you. That's
I don't know why
school.
the head just kind of makes it work.
It happens.
Makes it for me like,
hey.
There's a blessing in the pressing. But right now I'm up for leaping, and I'm saying I want you to join me. I want you to join me in challenging yourself. I love what you said about Self-Care Sunday for you. I believe in people taking one day a week.
Yes.
One day a week.
1 day.
And isolating some time that you invest in yourself. Just to re-up yourself. In the mornings on Monday through Friday, there's a international prayer line that we have with the church that goes from 6 a.m. Central Standard Time to 7 a.m. It goes a little bit beyond that, but basically it's about, we call it commanding our morning. We do those things for people to come who cannot reach or go to a church or be in the presence of their pastors. Like our membership here, we only hold for the leaders to come in, and for those who may need to come in for some type of matter that's going on in their life. But we truly believe in pursuing all that God has for us to do in this season. And from that well, I share. Okay. And I know where my blessings come from.
Yes.
I know that. And so I can speak from a point of people, if you've been broken, my husband and I have a very interesting story of love. Yes. And so when I talk about self-care, we're going to talk about love in health.
Yes.
Healing and wholeness.
Yes.
Issues. Here at our church, one of our mottos are real people dealing with real issues, seeking real solutions from a real God. Mm-hmm. That's something that we deal with mental and spiritual wellness. You cannot walk around here like a zombie.
Right.
Where you're walking physically, but you're not feeding yourself spiritually. We are multifaceted beings, and we have to definitely feed that aspect of our life. I'm a mother.
Yes.
So those saying, how in the world are we going to do this? CoCo's a mother. My daughter is right here as we speak, basically. And so, I am a wife.
Yes.
I know and understand. I've dealt with having much, and I've dealt with losing it all.
Yes.
I believe in being humble. You get nothing from being cocky in that way. Boastfulness comes before a fall. Mm-hmm. And I've learned that, God has done great things. And if he chose not to do another thing, I will still be grateful. And so from the well of giving back to others, you can never go wrong doing good. And so, CoCo, I just feel like we have things to share. And BAM has made it available for women to be seen who are doing amazing things. And they're women. There's so many women.
Yes.
There's so many women who are gonna be spicing up. I look forward to sharing and really praying and hearing back from each person. Yes. This is not just my story. I represent you. And so, in that capacity of sharing my story, I believe it represents so many women, the shoulders that I stand upon. I've been seated into by so many women that is more of an honor. Yes. For me to share and to speak. It's more of an honor to say, you can do it. Because I know you can.
Absolutely.
You can.
Absolutely. Well, one last thing I want you to leave us with. I know you mentioned that you have an Instagram. That's popping right now. We like pictures. We like things like that. What is your Insta?
My Insta is Miss Plus Intercontinental. But I tell you what, I think I'm going to do one for Dr. Jennifer O. Jackson.
I want you to.
Out there.
I want you to.
Yeah, so I'm going to get that out there so you all can follow this specifically. Y'all can go there. I'll do Dr. Jennifer O. Jackson I so you all can follow this journey because this is going to be pretty phenomenal.
Yes.
Can I tell you that?
Amazing.
This is a day of reckoning. I believe in the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once I get to 1, you better believe it's going to be done.
Yes.
When we say anything you have something to go do, anything you have to go do, I believe in the 5-finger principle. Once you get to 1, once you get to 1, either it's going to be day 1 or another day. And I choose that to this be day 1 on what I do. And so when you go count yourself down for anything that you got to do, if you do 5, 4, 3, 2, and you get to 1, that means get it done. And so right now, that's the last thing I want to leave for you. If you have anything, if you have a pile, whether it be a pile of clothes, a chapter in a book to write, if you have a story to tell, if you got to go to the gym, you got to push up that last set, you better say 5, 4, 3, 2, I'm going to get it done at 1.
Yeah. I love it.
Let's go, y'all. Let's get it done.
Yes. Let's go.
Yes,
well, ladies and gentlemen, there's enough has been said. We know how to find Dr. Jenn. Remember to look on Insta at Dr. Jennifer O. Jackson I is what she's creating for us, just to follow her journey, to be able to get those health tips. That's going to hone in on that. And I just want to say thank you again, Dr. Jenn.
I love you.
I love you. I love you, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what we are. Bam! Beautiful, ambitious, motivated woman magazine. And I'm CoCo Camille.